An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is all the way up past the 25. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Ready. Hey, kill. Check Mike 54. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Over. Jim. Hey, easy.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Easy, opposite. Check. Crunch. He's coming. Easy, opposite. Check.
Breeze now. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Ready. We're waiting. Check 55, Mike. Watch the pass. 21. Sammy.
Here's the first carry for Dwayne Washington. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
You can't block me. Kill. Hey, kill.
On 2nd down, Washington. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Washington, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if and he's taken down here by the Saints. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now. On
2nd down, Elliott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Here we go. Flying in. Mike 47. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Here we go, 46. Echo. Here we go, 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. C.J. Anderson with it. Of course, a big part of the Rams' run to the Super Bowl last year. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I got you. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys.
Here we go, 46, 46. 47. Check, check, 47. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 26.
Prescott on third and 2. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
47. Switch up, switch up. 47. 47. Mike's 47. Gun. 26.
Now Prescott on fourth down. Complete. He finds Braid. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing again. Prescott on second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Watch the whip. Check back 47. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on. Hey, 47.
Prescott yet again. That's complete to Cobb. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
We're going to 53. 47's the mic. 47's the... And let's get this. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Yeah.
To the air again, Prescott. Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
You're good. High 4, ready.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sean Lee able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers, and the last 2 years in Oakland. Now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
Hey, Haywood. Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Let's get that ball. Hey, easy. Roy. Slam. Hey, break it down.
Snap comes at 1. And now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
On 1st down, Breeze fighting to stay upright.
Watch quick.
And this will be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch. Kill. Hey, easy. Watch out. 5'9". General West.
Breeze to throw again. And incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, high 7. Check 50, check 50. Switch.
Now Breeze again. And Gim's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first, here's Washington. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Opposite.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Breeze under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready, 5-8. Watch 54. Hey, come on now. Hey, Zoo. Check Mike 54. Sammy. Hey, kill.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Caught by Cobb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Mike's 46. Here we go, 46. Come on, let's go. 26.
Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott. This is Cobb with a catch right side. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go, here we go. I'm here all day. He's checking. Crash. Tight dog. Good.
Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Check. 47. Kill.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
46. Go. Get out there. 46.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tavon Austin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Airing it out deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 33 yards that time.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Washington now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And he cuts right sideline and some room to go. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. I'm coming for you. Watch the eye. We're going 52. 26.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. Prescott from the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, eat. Run it. Slam. Easy, opposite. Sammy.
Here's Breeze. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Alert 3. Check 3. Under. Check 43. No. Off. Watch safety creeping.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got a man complete. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ready. Kill. You ready?
It's 2nd and 8. At the Cowboys
36. Hey, exit. Hey, kill. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting. So don't say nothing. Hey, easy, opposite. Hey, easy. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Sammy. Slam. Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze eluding the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Good. Like four, ready.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he finds Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
21. Hey, Steve 6.
And goal at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Check 55, Mike.
Second down and goal. Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Awesome.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7.
47. Check, 47. Check, 47. Check, 47. 47. Mike's 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4.
Just do. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 40. Hey. Oh, here we go. Oh. 26.
From the 40 now on second down. Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, second most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
47. Check, 47. Watch the back.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Breeze to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. We're going to 53. 47's a mark, boy. 47. Check. Gun.
Now Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw this time. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
47's the mic.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Screen. Watch the screen. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Check 47.
Back to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Get him! Get him! Hey, kill! 47! 26!
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready? You ready? Hey, kill!
On 1st down, it's Washington. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Right back to Washington. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Let's go!
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? 5-9. Hey, kill!
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference.